Have you ever taken a drink and fell in love in the first sip? Now that is the way to create buzz and excitement. In this video, we're going to talk about three main things. So what makes a beverage brand successful? Number one, and quite frankly, the key factor is what FUBIZO calls the fireworks in your mouth experience. It has to be a wow factor at the first sip. It got to be magical in your mouth. We have seen many products go successful because of the consumer experience, right? So this is not something you can compromise. Factor number two in what makes a successful beverage is the consistency. You don't want a customer to drink the product the first time and then they get something else in day two, the second time and third time trying. It has to be consistent. You got to be keeping it saying, you got to control the spec sheets, specifications of the beverage. You got to do very stringent quality control when you make your beverage. The final factor that we have found in the year 2024 as to how to make a successful beverage brand, it is the product has to just work. If you're selling an energy drink, the person consuming the energy drink should feel energetic. If you're selling a drink that will help sleep aid, I have to drink it and just go to sleep. It's pretty that simple, but these simple things are not achieved by many beverages around the world, and that causes failure. Let's explore why a lot of beverage launched actually fail. Main reason is that it just tastes horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible tasting beverages, whereby you can feel a lot of sugar aftertaste or sweetener aftertaste, which is a very common thing. The sourness and the fruity flavor is not as balanced as it should be. Factor number two as to why the product failed, as mentioned before, the number one beverage trending in 2024 are functional beverages. If the beverage is consumed and does not deliver on the value it promises in terms of functionality, it will also fail. It will only create disappointment and people will get upset that the beverage is not delivering the promise. Alright, so when you talk about beverage, the beverage development boom, we don't see this as stopping in the year 2025. In fact, we see this growth accelerating to a whole nother level. However, in the year 2025, we see three other trends happening in the beverage space. Number one is the evolution of sweetener. As more and more consumers demand a lower sugared product, we have to focus on developing a better sweetener alternative. Ideally, it should be natural without leaving the nasty aftertaste in your mouth. Number two, functional beverages that has to be supported with functional ingredients such as prebiotic, probiotics, antioxidants, energy-releasing substances, and perhaps even energy-releasing substances over a period of time that doesn't cause an immediate energy crash. So when we develop a product, the functionality is going to play a key role. This is also in line with people's living lifestyle, whereby they're getting more busy and they need a beverage to deliver a certain function and not just as a taste. The third thing that we see in people today is that they're giving more importance to gut health or digestive health. And therefore, we see an upward trend of probiotic drinks, kombucha, kefir, whereby you would bring something, get a function with low sugar, and it aids in digestive health. This is what we see in the year 2025 as the next beverage trend. If you want to create the next successful beverage brand, just call us at FUBIZO. FUBIZO.com. Thank you.